guys, Goku here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are jumping into the GT Legendary Goku event to try out the new LR Goku and Hit. I did find a rainbow guest in the wild, so we're using the double leads. They've gone full crit. I didn't look at their hidden potential system. They've gone full crit and 8 additional. I think this is a weird build for them. I would give them more additional personally, especially with the stun chance and everything, but hey ho, we've got a rainbow LR Goku and Hit, so we're running double leads for them. We are, funnily enough, running a full Universe Survival Saga team, even though I had selected to only show for accelerated battle units. Only Kabe is not on that category. So, I mean, because of the links and everything, this probably is the best category set up to run, but looking through like the list of units for accelerated battle, there are a lot of decent units that you can run, a lot of rotations that you can just run on other teams, which is why some of these categories like don't stand out to me. There's also some weird like things missing from them, like the third form Frieza and the AoE AGL Namek Frieza are on it, but the LR full power Frieza isn't, so you can't run that rotation of him and the Imp one together. The GT Super Saiyan Goku is on it, but Vegeta isn't. The LR Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito are on it, but the one that fuse into Gogeta, the newest one, the tech one, are not on it. So it's a bit weird. So I do feel like Universe Survival Saga is probably best set up for them. So 5.1 million on the first turn. This is my one. Has one dupe. Obviously not the ideal link set. I should have checked exactly which links were active for them, but not bad considering they'll share like Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power with the Vegeta. I'm going to have the Hit floating so that every now and then he can come into rotation with one of these guys and have their full link set active. So as you can see here, this person's been going a bit ham trying to link level them. Mostly 8s and 7s apart from the 5 shocking speed. So pretty good. Let's drop this so we can grab all of these purple orbs. They are sat at 197k defense. So remember, in slot 2, when they attack, they are getting an extra 60% attack and defense as well as an extra 6 key. They are also, because we will be getting their 18 key super attack, they are also greatly raising their defense on super. So even just with the 60% from their passive, they're going above like 300k. And then greatly raises on their super is 50%. So very, very good defense for them. Post super, and then obviously Hit in the last slot is going to be looking good as well with his defense. So this does seem like one of the more optimal ways to run them. I wanted to try out the double leads just so I could show off the Rainbow Friend, but I do think the best setup for them is to have the double Hit leads and then have a Hit floating, have the hits floating in slot 3. So that every 2 out of 3 turns, one of them comes into the rotation to be in slot 3 with Goku and Hit, and then have a unit like the UIs in slot 1, very good slot 1 units who are then providing that legendary power link. So the other thing you have to remember as well with the numbers that we're seeing here, because we're running the double Hit-Ku leads, we've only got a 150% leader skill. So obviously any teams that you can run these setups that have the 170, you're obviously going to have the slightly higher buff, but still being able to look very strong in this run, especially mine, considering mine are like I say 69% now. I went for a bit of an even split because I've only got the 1 dupe, so I gave them the free dodge. They've got 8 additional 8 crit, so I've got a level 2 additional skill orb, so that was the best one I had for the silver. When I get a better one, I'll throw that on there, because I do think you should go a bit more additional, because the things that you're going to use them for, like the stun chance on super, is obviously very, very good. I mean, they do very solid damage, so getting a crit is obviously good, but I don't think I would go full crit for them. That seems a bit weird to me. I don't know if I'm missing something. You guys let me know down below in the comment section how you would build the hidden potential for Goku and Hit. But yeah, they do have that built-in chance to dodge in slot 1 or slot 2, so happy to give them the level 3 dodge, but I wouldn't give them anything more than that. So obviously if you put them in slot 3, they have the chance to do an additional but not dodge. So having a little bit of dodge on them I think is a decent idea. But yeah, so this is the rotation without the Hit. So they get Tournament of Power, Experienced Fighters, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power, which is not too bad. Their defense is sat at still 175k, so that is still very good. So go ahead and do this. Grab these. We definitely don't want them to get super attacked, but I think we should be okay here. We probably finish him off this turn anyway, because remember, STR UI Goku disables guard, so he will do a decent amount of damage to the Super Saiyan 2 Goku here, and then hopefully allow Hit-Ku to get the KO. If he got the crit, he might have actually finished him off himself. Well, he's going to double super, apparently. So, if he gets the crit here, potentially finishes him off. But yeah, this should open the door now for Goku and Hit to quite easily finish off this phase here. 6.67. And that's, obviously we're getting the support from having that physical UI Goku in slot 3. But we are missing out on a few of their links. So, very solid, even without a crit. We take him out. So we're doing pretty well. We're up to this physical Goku. This is going to be a very good turn because this is the full link set active. So let's go ahead and grab these. Going to be able to get the full 24 key super once the key from their passive kicks in. So going to be looking very good here. As long as Vegeta doesn't get super attacked in slot 1. Okay, he dodged. We need him to get hit to build up his damage reduction. So that is a little bit awkward. But unfortunately, my Blue Evolution Vegeta is only 55%. The reason why I brought him instead of the AGL UI Goku was basically for when we get to the final stage against the Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4. So obviously UI can't dodge. We want to put him in slot 1. So him getting super attacked would obviously be very bad. So I thought, I'll bring the Vegeta because he'll be fine all the way up till the end. And then he'll be really good in that final phase. But fortunately, this the God Goku and Hit together, super good defensively after they've both super attacked. So all the normal attacks for the rest of the turn are just going to do double-digit damage here. And we will be able to heal up next turn. I mean, in theory, we don't even need to heal yet, because the only healing items that I brought, was the Princess Snake. So I would rather not use it on a turn where we don't really need to, because even if this UI gets hit with this hit in slot 1, yeah, there you go, double-digit damage, and then 4.32. If he doesn't finish him off here, then Goku and Hit definitely will. And then when we get into the Ozaru phase, then we can pop that Princess Snake. So he survives with a tiny sliver of health, but UI getting the additional again to finish him off. I usually don't like to use an item until I get to the Ozaru phase, and especially when it comes down to like a thing like that with the Princess Snake that not only heals you, but it gives you that defensive buff as well. Ooh. This is a very interesting scenario we've got here. We've actually got the revival active with Vegeta. Unfortunately, I think the first hit he takes in slot 1 before getting any build-up, he probably would die here. His defense, yeah, only 91k. So I think what we'll do is we'll activate the Hit-Ku active skill. Let me make sure I've actually got the skip turned off this time. There we go. Alright, let's watch the Hit-Ku active skill. I think it's pretty cool. I think I forgot to... I can't hear the sound, but I think I forgot to change it back to English. But I've seen a lot of people complaining about the dub version. I thought it was pretty good when I first heard it. I've not watched the dub of Super, though, so I saw some people saying it wasn't the right Hit voice actor. I don't know if that's right, but I've not watched like the dub for Super, so I don't actually know. But yeah, so the active skill gives them a permanent 13% attack and defense increase. So with these 4 links active with this particular rotation, they're still now sat at 180k defense, which is pretty good. Now that we've used the active skill, we can go ahead and use the item, because you do need to be below a certain HP restriction in order to actually be able to use the active skill. So you always want to make sure, don't make the mistake, don't use the item first and then cancel out the ability to use the active skill. So Vegeta getting the dodge again. It's always annoying when units that you want to get hit get the dodge. And with int units, you can't help it because they get the free level 5. Look at that, he's only got the free level 5 dodge, and we've had, what, 3 dodges this event so far from SSBE Vegeta? 2 in this same turn, so pretty crazy. But yeah, Goku and Hit, obviously once we get that proper rotation with the Hit in slot 3, I'm going to be very interested to see what they're looking like, especially the friend one, because obviously the friend one is Rainbow. As you can see here, I think our HP is slightly too high to get the active skill off with them. So we'll go ahead and grab these. Grab the STR orbs for you. Worst case scenario is UI Goku doesn't dodge a super here, but we've got 380k HP. He's dodged a bunch of attacks, so his defense should be looking decent at this point. 4.4 mil. Obviously, he's not like getting the most out of the links with Hit and God Goku, but this is definitely going to be a good rotation for them. Yeah, 6.64. And this is the Rainbow Friend. They don't have their active skill active, so we'll easily be pushing over 7 million on this rotation with Hit in slot 3 once we actually get their active skill off. But yeah, definitely looking very, very strong here. Decent hit from Hit. And then 40 damage from the Ozaru. I mean, that is pretty good. So should we do... Who gets... You're not going to get any extra links from him, are you? No. Whereas you are not either. Alright, so let's let Hitku go off first. And then Blue Evolution Vegeta hopefully cleans up the scraps if he does survive. So this is my one with the active skill active, with the support from Kabe. 5.45. And considering they're getting, what, 3 links from Blue Evolution Vegeta, I'd say that's still pretty solid. The only downside to this unit, and there's a lot of units that fall under this category, of course, is just the fact that they are on limited teams. Like Universe Survival Saga is a very busted team now. There's a lot of insanely good options. But, I mean, I think they're very, very good. I think they're a solid unit. I think we misplayed maybe a little bit here. I thought we would take the Ozaru out. I don't know what's going to happen to Imp Kabe. If he gets super attacked, then it's going to be GG. Just don't super me. Okay, good. Although, this does give us the ability to now use the friend active skill. So actually, I will take this. So, we'll go ahead and do this. I should have changed it to skip now that we've already seen it once. But we'll go ahead and use the active skill. So now at least the Rainbow Friend has the active skill up. So, unfortunately, it's not the best rotation. But we will go ahead and let them attack. We'll let them finish off the Ozaru here. So they've only got the 3 links active. We're getting the Dokkan attack, so we're going to get a heal. See, they're sat at just under 200k defense with 3 links active and then a 30% support unit on the rotation. That's pretty good. Once you get that active skill off, that is, they're definitely looking very solid. So we'll get the Dokkan attack here. Obviously, a little bit of a waste because the Ozaru is almost dead. But on the flip side, we are going to then get a very nice heal out of this. And we can go into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase without having to worry about healing up. So 6.84 million attack stat with 3 links active. Pretty good. So yeah, that rotation where we have them in slot 2 and Tech Hit in slot 3, we are going to be looking at a very, very solid attack stat from them. So very much looking forward to that. 9.1 million crit on the Dokkan attack. So obviously, full heal. And then, because we got Hit in slot 3, we've also got Vegeta here, who we know can be a little bit of a liability sometimes. We'll go ahead and activate a Whis now, because we're on full health. Seems like the perfect turn to do this. So we can grab these for you. The little bit of key missing from them will get picked up by their passive, so we're going to get the full 24 key super. So this is now the my LR, so 1 dupe. Most links are like 3 or 4. The active skill is active. All their links are active. So, see how much they can actually do to Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Get a crit from Vegeta. He's going to get supered. So, fortunately, we have the Whis up. How much does he take from this? 50k. Alright, that's nice. And then double digits from the normals. Because once he gets those first couple of hits... Wow, 5.7. Once he gets those first couple of hits, he's looking pretty good. The downside, of course, because he needs to get hit multiple times within the turn to build up the damage reduction... if the first attack is the super, you obviously take way more damage. Like if you've got 4 or 5 attacks in that first slot and the last one is the super, there's a considerable difference in the amount of damage that you're going to be taking, which is a little bit annoying. I can definitely see the restriction, like with how powerful they made AGL UI Goku in comparison. I can definitely see like most people's complaint. They're like, he should have just built up the damage reduction and then kept it forever. And just been a really strong tank, because with the 70% chance to dodge, I mean, you can very much argue still, people do, that UI Goku is the best unit in the game. Like, I think just giving Blue Evolution Vegeta the ability to keep that damage reduction, that still doesn't make him, like, worlds apart better than Goku. So, I definitely think they could have done that, especially when we've seen in the past they do weird stuff with power balancing anyway. But yeah, 7 million from the Rainbow LR with the tech. This is without the tech hit as well, so they are getting 40% support from Kabe though. But can they dodge this? Are they going to do the thing where they dodge both the normals and get hit by the super? No, they actually dodged the super as well. Let's go. Look at that. Goku and Hit showing out. All 3 dodges in that middle slot. Very, very good. And remember, the friend doesn't have any dodge in their hidden potential, so very nice. Okay, so we probably should be finishing off Goku this turn. So we'll go ahead and do this. I think Goku and Hit probably do finish him off. Because that's the thing, they get so much ki from their passive that even just picking up that 1 orb, they still need 3 ki to get their 18 ki super, but they get 6 out of their passive. So that's what's really great about them. You literally only have to get to 12 ki if they're in slot 1 or 2, and they'll do their 18 ki super. So very, very good. And can they finish off our boy here, and we go on to the final stage. 5.4 million. I think we probably should be good here. No dodge from Goku, so get a crit as well. Okay, no crit means we don't finish him off. Okay, but look at this, double-digit damage. We've got no item active, 1 dupe in them. That's just how crazy their defense is. And then physical UI is able to finish them off. So yeah, I mean, this unit very, very good. Obviously, a lot of people are having to weigh up whether to summon on the banner or not, because double rates banner, you only get blue coins. I wonder how this actually works out best. See, look, this is one of these weird setups now, because UI Goku's not going to be able to dodge anymore. So in slot 1, the STR Goku and Hit are actually better defensively. So we can actually just go ahead and do this. We're obviously going to miss out on legendary power, but this is still a very good rotation for them. So we'll go ahead and do this. And obviously once they've attacked, they then pick up that dodge chance as well. So we are going to be looking pretty good here. We've got 530k HP, so we should be fine. Yeah, see, double-digit damage, and they didn't get supered. So now they attack. Their defense jumps up to, like, what? They're at over 200k, so their defense is going to be jumping up to way above, like, 400k after this. And now they have the, well, I guess, yeah, I already said the dodge chance, but they can't actually dodge. Double-digit damage. Pretty good. Putting them in slot 1 against Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and they just took double-digit damage from everything. So, yeah, very, very strong unit. Very fun LR. For a lot of people, like I say, the double rates banner, it can be sketchy to summon on because of blue coins. I've seen some people already have some pretty bad luck on it, even though it is the double rates. So, it's something you have to weigh up. I did do a video talking about the different banners that are coming out in December. A lot of it is going to come down to what your box is looking like and what units are going to be better for you to use in general, because obviously the step-ups are going to be coming up at the end of the year. For people like me, who've obviously my account is like years old, I've got almost, I think I've got every single unit in the game except for a couple of LRs who I don't even think will be in the final step because they're some of the newer ones. So the step-up banner is pretty much completely useless to me, because I can't use copies of any of the units from the first few steps. But for some people out there, especially newer players and people who don't usually bother to summon on legendary summon banners, then obviously the step up banner is one of the most valuable banners of the year. So definitely an interesting decision to weigh up, but it all comes down to your own box and what units you need more so than others. Because if you're someone who, you know, does some summons on every banner, even if it's an LR banner, occasionally you're going to get lucky and pull the new LR, so there'll be fewer LRs in total that you need. But you guys let me know down below what your thoughts are on summoning. I did pull a few LRs from the double rates banner, but again, the problem with having an older and more established account is I definitely pulled a couple of LRs that I already have Rainbow and so basically couldn't use because they don't even have differently named TURs or anything like that. So it is a risk that you kind of have to weigh up just based on what your own account is looking like. But I think we can see from this video, and I did the 55% showcase yesterday because I actually pulled the dupe for them today. And so yeah, I think we can see that they are a very solid unit. We're going to go ahead and get... They get 6 key, don't they? Yeah, so that pushes them up to the full 24. I want to get these orbs for you just so we can get a nice little bit of a heal. And then, what are they looking like here with the support? 250k defense before supering, which gives them the 60% buff from their passive and the 50% buff from the super attack. So I don't know which one works first and which one multiplies into which, but I wouldn't be surprised if post super we're at like 500k defense. So even getting supered in slot 1, it's not ideal, but how much is this actually going to do? 485, okay. Yeah, you definitely need at least like 300 or 350k defense in the GT Goku event to not get absolutely blasted by his super attacks. But, I mean, considering everything else is going to be double digits, tech hit is going to take double digits. I wonder if physical UI is going to take double digits. Has he built up enough? If he dies here, then he dies. I could have used a Whis for this turn, but I'm very interested to see. I should have checked at the start of the turn what his defense was. I was only looking at Hit and God Goku's. So, yeah, is he going to survive here? He's been building up his defense, but he's only been in slot 3. No. Alright, well, I'm still going to end the video there. It's been 21 minutes according to the recording timer, but I think you'll see Hit and God Goku definitely putting on a very solid display. Getting super attacked in slot 1 is definitely a thing that not many units in the game can put up with, but yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and let me know if you did summon or what banners you are planning to summon on. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.